Hi guys. So let me give you a brief recap of everything that's happened in the past 6, 7, 8, 9 months. Okay? A lot has been happening. I'm sure even my background doesn't look familiar because the last time I probably did a video was at the beginning of my 400 level or at the ending of my 300 level. And yeah, guys, I clocked my degree. I'm a graduate now. Okay, not complete because I've not done my convocation, but I've done my Thanksgiving, my sign out, FYP week, and all the rest. So I'm basically a graduate now. So the last time you saw a video, I was an undergraduate, and now I'm a graduate. How time flies, right? Majority of this video will probably be a voiceover because when I was making these videos the past 6, 7, 8, 9 months, it was not with the intention of making a YouTube video.
So starting off from the last video I made, which was 9 months ago, yes, I checked. I inputted everything that I learned from the Content Creators Convention into my videos, and I was able to get 2 collaborations with 2 different clothing brands to make videos for their Instagram and for their TikTok. So that's basically what I did, and I continued working for the rest of my IT. And yeah, I resumed back to school seamlessly because life goes on after 6 months of internship. My 400 level definitely had a lot of firsts and a lot of lasts. I became the HOD of my dance group, Spiritfield Dancers. I decided to run for the post of social director in my department, which I think was a very good idea in the long run. I literally couldn't stay behind the podium. I said it as part of my speech. I'm too short to stay behind this podium, and it made people laugh. After that, I had my IT defense. Yes, I had to come and tell them everything that I did for the last 6 months. And boom, it was December. We had the Christmas carol in school, and I went to my friends because I've not gone to any carol in school since I was in 100 level. And 2026 came knocking on the door. Guys, New Year was so chill but so fast. Before I could even blink, I was back in school again, and I was about to start writing my exams. This was the day of my inauguration into the department as the social director. Yes, guys, clock it. I totally won. You would think after all those activities I would catch a break, right? No, my opponent, you have been deceived. Second semester came knocking on the door, and I had to start my project work. In between steady nights at the lab, I still had performances to do with my group, and we had rehearsals 3 times in a week, which was not easy at all. But thank God that the performances came out beautifully well. This was our first performance in 2026 for the Love Hangouts for Valentine's Day. After all that, I still had to have meetings back to back because as an executive now, departmental week was fast approaching and there was no time to be playing around. I was able to get a few days of rest and some lab work done before my next performance at Buja Art Theatre. And then this was the day of my departmental dinner. I was able to get a little bit of spotlight on me. Then back to the academic stress. This was the day of my seminar defense. Then I had my last Feast of Praise performance to my SFD family. This will be my last FOP with Redeemers University as an undergraduate, and I definitely cried because I would miss my dance family so much, and I've been doing this since 100 level. After departmental week comes Ransa week. I can't tell you what they did for the rest of the week, but I can tell you that I definitely enjoyed my last Ransa dinner in Redeemers University. That's why I said my 400 level was full of first and last, because I keep saying my last, because it's actually my last. Then I had a change of scenery. I had a hangout with my wonderful girls since 100 level. These girls held me in this school when I was a fresher, and then back to the lab I went because I will still complete my project work. Then came FYB week. I didn't attend every single thing, but I'll show you the videos of the things that I attended. This was for Jessie Day, and I got a customized anime jersey just for it. Then came Adire Day. Then it was time for sign out. During this FYB week, I can't tell you the amount of times that I cried because I came to the realization that it has actually been 4 years. 4 years in this Redeemers University. I remember when I was just a fresher and I was doing hostel tours. I can proudly say that I used my FYB week to do things that I would have never done since I was in 100 level. For example, my friend and I decided after all the shenanigans of sign out to pretend to work at a stand where we usually get food.
like to get?
Muffins, I would like to get chicken sandwich with extra cheese.
That's 5.
Ma is in line.
I'm serious.
Ma make it 4-5. Thanksgiving Sunday came knocking on the door as the final thing for the FYB week. I danced my heart out, did a video with my department, which we've not been able to do since 100 level, and then it was time for my external defense, which would actually mark the last thing I have to do in school.